Hello, my name is Christy Costina, and for this lesson I will talk about how you can develop technological skills needed to do well on group projects. These skills are important because when working on projects that require the use of technology in future classes and during your employment, you will most likely need to know how to use various technologies to solve problems and create products. The objectives for this lesson are assessing and selecting a multimedia presentation software, exploring video and music websites and selecting appropriate multimedia, and exploring Skit Ideas online and selecting appropriate Skit components for your presentation. The first objective is assessing and selecting a multimedia presentation software. Why is this important? Well, when teachers and bosses assign projects that require the use of an electronic presentation aid, it is important to know what choices are available. When choosing a presentational software, it is significant to know that whatever you end up with as your choice, it is merely a tool that will help you share your message and research findings with your audience. That said, you should choose a presentation software that you are comfortable with using and that will best showcase your ideas. Microsoft PowerPoint is one of the most widely used presentation softwares available and has been for some time. There is nothing wrong with using PowerPoint. However, there are many design features for effective PowerPoint presentations that are not considered when using it, and others. Have you ever heard of the concept of death by PowerPoint? This is the result of poor design choices that lead to audiences checking out of the presentation mentally, which means that you have lost their attention. There is a supplemental reading in this lesson that shares PowerPoint design warnings and best practices. These ideas can help with the design of any presentation, so please consider them when you create your presentation. Another reading for this lesson shows 27 free and premium alternatives to PowerPoint that may be better. It discusses advantages and disadvantages of each so that you can decide which one best suits your needs. Some excellent choices include Prezi, Powtoon, Camtasia if you're willing to splurge a little for a premium video creation tool, and Google Slides. You are currently welcome to use any presentation option as well as others available on the internet. Just keep in mind that it will take time to learn a new presentation software. When you choose a presentation software, please watch the supplemental video Life After Death by PowerPoint by Don McMillan, so you learn what not to do when designing a presentation. For more information on assessing and selecting a multimedia presentation software, please read the associated articles in your readings for this lesson. The second objective of this lesson is exploring video and music websites and selecting appropriate multimedia. For the Decades project, one of your requirements in creating a presentation is finding and sharing brief music examples and videos from and about your chosen decade. So, this lesson includes readings that include various website options in finding these kinds of media examples. These readings talk about how YouTube is the go-to source for videos and music, but it is not the only decent media website. Vimeo and TED are other excellent video sources, and Vivo is a great music source. Many of these sites include URL links to link to in your presentation. Sometimes you can embed the videos directly in your presentation. Please read through the associated readings to gain ideas on where to find media. If you need any help adding media to your presentation, there are plenty of tutorials available on the web. If you need more help with this, please let me know. The final objective of Lesson 3 is exploring Skit Ideas online and selecting appropriate Skit components for your presentation. Skits require planning and practice. The WikiHow reading discusses steps that generally lead to success. These are developing an idea, writing your skit, and performing or filming your skit. Be creative in designing your skit. You can use today's technology to create elements for your skit. For instance, if you want to do a news report about a famous figure in your decade, you could create a Facebook page or a Twitter feed as that person, write posts and tweets, and then share those as printouts or screenshots in your skit. Lesson 3 includes a few videos that show skit ideas that you may use as a template to help you design your own skits. Also, please read the associated readings to find out more about creating these skits. So, to close this multimedia presentation, remember, it is important to practice your technology skills. PowerPoint should not necessarily be your go-to presentational software choice. It is also important to know how and where to find video and music links for your presentation. YouTube should not necessarily be your go-to choice either. Having said that, there's nothing wrong with using PowerPoint or YouTube. Just know that other softwares and sites can help you create successful and professional-looking presentations too. Also, technology can be very useful in creating skits, so please see the associated examples in Lesson 3 or research your own to use as a template. Next, please complete the assignment on technological skills needed on group projects. Participate in the discussion forum for Lesson 3 on skits and technology. Finally, complete and submit the Check Your Skills for 3. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please contact me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.